getting the customer to sign. Just one,
Oh.
Take us back to when you were behind the
What's
curtain.
the trauma?
Welcome to another episode of Unscripted. My name is Matawe Matapola. Today we're going to do it the Motion way. Welcome, Moshe. How are you?
I didn't even know there was a machine to do it. Wait, what?
Your way of doing things. You see? How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks to yourself, my love.
I'm alright. I mean, you started out and we labeled you the YouTube sensation, and that's how you started out. And so many people are trying to do it now to get into the YouTube space so that they can be famous. But how did you do it to be this successful now?
One thing that when I started doing my YouTube videos, it was never a matter of, oh my gosh, let me do these videos so I can be famous or whatever. So I started them 2 years after varsity, and I studied acting, TV presenting. And then I left after because, well, but I do, bruh. And then I went to City Varsity. That's where I completed my BA degree in motion picture. Then 2 years out of school in the industry looking for a job, couldn't get a job. And I was like, okay, what else can I try and do? And then a good friend of mine suggested that we do YouTube. And then, literally that's how it started. But what I would say that what I've learned is the most important thing in terms of like YouTube is content. You know, you can have your fancy lights, you can have your production, but my content is, I mean, wow. So and then what?
And then what?
And
It
then
must
what?
not suck.
Yeah.
But what were some of the hassles when you were doing your YouTube content material?
I was literally working in insurance. In retail, like 3 retail stores.
I can just imagine you selling insurance. Go to where you at a
But
call
darling,
center.
babe.
Just sell it now.
Like they really tried, like I tried being, brings a bit of personality and but guys, it's so hard, especially when people are like, no, call me after 2, no, call me after 3, and then they end up not calling you because that's
But
the
with your
sale.
personality, didn't you get like many customers
Yeah,
signing in?
And yes, personality, I'm
I mean, I'm sure with your personality, you can even sell a dead dog to
You
a
are,
person.
I don't know. Like I tried, but it was not for me. It was not for me. I knew what I wanted to do, and essentially, I think I was really not happy because at the end of the day, even if I'm Sabians, you need to still enjoy what you are doing. I enjoy interacting with people, but I don't think I enjoy selling things to people.
What were some of your pickup lines in getting the customer to sign? Just one,
Oh.
Take us back to when you were behind that
What's
wall.
the trauma? I think if anything, I think it was more along the lines of you will not regret, and how much we pay back and trauma. I don't want to forget. I mean, I don't want to remember. I don't. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Queen, Prince. Prince comes now, Angele calls him Princess.
Yeah.
Take us through the Queen, getting that break to be on the Queen.
Yeah. So I got a call to be on the Queen. I think it was 2 months before I actually started. And a month and a half before, I got the call to be on Young Tandana as well. So it was literally that I remember those 2 months kind of very well because it was just like, what's happening?
What's going on?
What? But it was really dope, and working alongside Abo Connie Ferguson, Abo Tembandaba, and also Abantu that are around about my age, Otineo, who are excellent at what they do, or SK Koza, Lois and McDonald. I don't want to use that word, it feels so like cliche. It was such a humbling experience. No, but humbled clean. What experience is this?
It is just
it was an amazing experience. It was a great experience. If anything, I feel so grateful, you know, but my first acting gig, like, well, I mean, I was doing Lotion Bioscope and others, but this one was literally like
the big one.
You know?
That's Ekaya when they see you, when they saw you the first time around. And what did you say when you saw yourself for the first time as well on the Queen?
It was so weird because that December I went to do Thanksgiving and Mrs. says Lalin, and also now Mrs. says Lalin, there's no DSTV, there's no, but at least there was like network and like I hotspotted from like my laptop because I had the DSTV Now app and whatnot. So it was right after Umzimbi, then like it was weird. It was weird, but a little cute. Very cute, man. Very cute. Yeah. So it was weird, but it was a nice weird, you know. Essentially, all my mom's hard work, we are born about like it's finally paying off, and all of my hard work as well, my persistence, my praying, my faith, seeing it all come together and come into fruition. It was absolutely great.
You've recently, announced that you're looking to give somebody a bursary to go to school, and you're not looking for marks.
Yes, I'm not looking for marks because, guys, at the end of the day, school is hard. School is hard. School was hard when I was still in school. I thought I would go back. Yeah.
Why was school hard? What happened?
No, guys. Like varsity is very, very hard. You know, varsity is very hard. I was very lucky to, and it's not to say Babandu that on people that don't do well in school aren't focused. You know, but school is generally hard. It can be hard because of school itself. It can be hard because of family. It can be hard because of the many societal pressures and finances. They play such a pivotal role as well, you know. So, and again, we figure, bandwana in first year that are driving a Range Rover.
No pressure. Are we talking about peer pressure?
Yeah, like Range Rover. When it's hard for you to even get like Itland Yokoela, like to get you to school. You know what I mean? So Asifani and we meet with a whole lot of different other people, you know, and those indoors, yes, impact. And remember, usuka from Kokwabo and then IAF City, like the change of environment as well, and it's so draining and so demanding. So I was like, you know what, next year, when things go well, I do know for sure that it is going to go well. So I do want to pay for people's registration.
2018 has been very good for you. I mean, judging from how we sing everywhere, and now you also be co-presenting Reatotel.
Yes.
What is in store for you in 2019? Give us a glimpse.
2019, oh my gosh. I'm still going to be on The Queen. I'm still going to be on Yantandana. I'm still going to be on Reatotela. I'm launching my range of spices. Musha's Kitchen. They are absolutely dope. They are so amazing. So please do buy them wherever they are going to be sold. Still like.
Why these spices? Are you a person?
I love cooking. Yes, I love cooking. Yo, I cook. I love cooking.
You mentioned somewhere that it's not easy for you. People will think it's easy to play a gay character, but you mentioned how not easy it is for you to play Prince. Why is it not easy?
Because you know what, people, especially our South African audiences, they've got a certain way of viewing gay men, you know, and so if it's not palatable to them, the way, but like for them, being gay is only seen in one specific way, you know, and also it's really not based on sexuality, I would say, because it was more based on personality and our backgrounds. We've got very, very different backgrounds with Unansika, with the Prince. My parents were very accepting of my sexuality, whereas Prince's parents were like, get out, Bangkota, you know what I mean? And then now I need to look for that pain. I need to look for a pain that I've never really felt. And I need to now compartmentalize that rejection. And one thing that I do know that we have in common is that he's a hustler, I'm also a hustler. So I was like, you know what, let me not focus so much on the differences, but focus more on the similarities. But he's a kind person, he's a protector, he is a hustler, he's a hard worker, so he loves being there for his family or the people that are around him. So yeah, that's literally, that was the difficulty, but within no time I was able to find my feet. Yeah.
All right. That was Moshendiki, guys. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.
Thank you.